Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A1 English Podcast, the English podcast made for real conversations, real people, and real life.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Jack. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're listening on your commute, at home, or at the gym, welcome. You made a great choice today.
Quick reminder before we begin, if you're learning English and you want to get better faster, hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it means you'll never miss a new episode.
Yes, and every single episode we make is designed to help you speak more naturally, more confidently, and more fluently. So subscribing is basically investing in yourself.
Okay, let's talk about today's topic. Jessica, tell me something. Have you ever been in a conversation in English, maybe with a native speaker, and they asked you, "So, what do you do for fun?"
Oh, yes, and that question can feel so scary. Like your brain goes completely blank. You know what you want to say, but the English words just disappear.
Exactly, that moment of panic. And that's exactly why we chose today's topic.
Today, we're talking about how to talk about your hobbies in English. Not just saying, I like football and stopping there, but actually keeping the conversation going, making it interesting and connecting with the person you're talking to.
Because here's the truth. Your hobbies are one of the most powerful topics in English conversation. When someone asks about your hobbies, they're actually inviting you to share something personal about yourself.
And when you can talk about your hobbies well, with the right vocabulary, the right phrases, the right energy, people love talking to you. They want to keep the conversation going.
By the end of today's episode, you will have real sentences you can use immediately. You'll know how to introduce your hobbies, how to explain why you love them, how to ask about other people's hobbies, and how to keep the conversation flowing naturally.
We're not just giving you a vocabulary list. We're teaching you how to have a real conversation. Big difference.
So let's not waste any time. Let's jump in.
Okay, Jack, let's start with the real problem. Why do so many English learners struggle to talk about their hobbies?
Great question. So most learners, maybe 85 to 90% of them, they can say, "I like reading," or "I enjoy cooking." That's fine, that's a start, but then the conversation dies, silence, and it's so uncomfortable.
Yes, because I like reading is just one sentence. That's not a conversation. That's an answer on a school test.
Exactly. And the real problem is that most textbooks teach you how to mention a hobby, but they don't teach you how to talk about it, how to expand, how to add details, how to show enthusiasm, how to ask follow-up questions.
So today, we fix that. We're going to teach you the full package, not just the sentence, but the whole conversation skill.
There are two main reasons learners get stuck. Reason number one, limited vocabulary. They know the basic word, like football or cooking, but they don't know how to describe it. They can't explain why they love it, how often they do it, or what it means to them.
And reason number two, they don't know how to connect with the other person. Conversation is a two-way street. You need to ask questions, respond to what the other person says, share your feelings. Many learners don't know how to do this in English.
So, by the end of today, you'll have the vocabulary and the conversation skills to talk about your hobbies like a confident English speaker.
Let's go step by step. First things first, let's learn how to introduce your hobby properly.
Okay, let's talk about the first key point, how to introduce your hobby in a way that sounds natural and opens the door for more conversation.
This is so important. The way you introduce your hobby sets the tone for the whole conversation.
So let's start simple. Instead of just saying, "I like football," we want to give a little more information. We want to say what we do, how often we do it, and maybe where or with whom we do it.
Perfect formula. What, how often, and where or with whom.
Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine you're at a party. Someone asks you, "So, what do you do in your free time?" Now, the basic answer would be, I like football.
That's okay, but it's a bit flat. It doesn't give the other person much to respond to.
But now listen to this version. I'm really into football. I play every weekend with my friends at the local park. I've been playing for about 10 years now.
Oh, wow. See the difference? Now you have so many things to talk about. The other person can ask, oh, what position do you play? Or how did you get into football? Or is your team any good?
Exactly. One good introduction opens 5 different conversation topics. That's the secret.
Let's look at the key phrases. Are you ready, everyone?
Here they are. Instead of saying, I like, try these more natural phrases.
Number 1, I'm really into. For example, I'm really into photography.
Number 2, I'm passionate about. For example, I'm passionate about cooking.
Number 3, one of my favorite things to do is, for example, one of my favorite things to do is go hiking on weekends.
And number 4, I've been doing for example, I've been painting for 3 years now.
These phrases are so much more interesting than just I like. They show personality, they show passion, they invite the other person in.
Now let's practice. Jessica, can you show me the wrong way and the right way?
Of course. Wrong way. I like music. Full stop. End of sentence. Silence.
Awkward.
Very awkward. Now the right way. I'm really into music, especially Indian jazz. I've been learning guitar for about 2 years, and I try to practice every evening after work. It's my way of relaxing after a long day.
Beautiful. See how that flows? Now, everyone listening, take your hobby and practice saying it that way. What it is, how often, where or with whom, and why you love it.
Pause this video right now if you need to. Say your hobby introduction out loud, even if you're alone. Practice is everything.
All right, now we move to the second key point, how to explain why you love your hobby. This is what takes a conversation from okay to amazing.
Because when you explain why you love something, you become a real person to the listener. You're not just listing facts, you're sharing your heart, and that builds connection.
So many learners skip this part. They say, I like cooking, but they never explain why, and that's a missed opportunity.
Let's look at some key phrases for explaining why you love your hobby.
Phrase number 1, it helps me relax, de-stress, unwind. For example, I love gardening because it really helps me de-stress after a busy week at work.
Phrase number 2, it gives me a sense of, as in, it gives me a sense of achievement, or a sense of freedom, or a sense of peace. For example, running gives me a sense of freedom. When I'm on the road, I forget about all my problems.
Oh, I love that one. Phrase number 3, I love the feeling of. For example, I love the feeling of finishing a good book. It's like completing a small adventure.
So beautiful. And phrase number 4, what I really enjoy about it is, for example, what I really enjoy about cooking is the creativity. Every meal is like an experiment. You can always try something new.
Now, let me give you a full example. Imagine someone asks, why do you like photography? The basic answer, because it's fun.
That's okay, but not very interesting.
Now, the natural, engaging answer, well, what I really enjoy about photography is that it teaches me to slow down and notice things I normally wouldn't, like the way light falls on a building at sunset, or the expression on a stranger's face. It's helped me see the world differently. Plus, it gives me a wonderful creative outlet.
Wow, that answer is memorable. I want to know more about this person now.
And that's the point. When you explain why you love something, people want to keep talking to you.
Now, everyone listening, think about your hobby. Ask yourself, why do I love this? How does it make me feel? What does it give me? Practice answering those questions in English.
Let's do a quick exercise. Jessica, give me a hobby, and I'll explain why I love it.
Okay, hiking.
All right, I'm really passionate about hiking. What I love about it is that it's both physical and mental. When you're climbing a mountain, you can't think about your emails or your problems. You just focus on the next step. And when you reach the top and see that view, it gives me the most incredible sense of achievement. It reminds me that hard work always pays off.
Perfect. You see, that answer tells us so much about who Jack is as a person. That's the power of explaining your why.
Okay, now let's talk about something that many learners completely forget: how to ask about the other person's hobbies. Remember, a conversation is not a monologue.
So true. A conversation is like a game of tennis. You hit the ball, they hit it back, you hit it again. If only one person is talking, the game is over.
And here's a wonderful secret about talking to people. People love talking about themselves. So when you ask someone about their hobbies with genuine interest, they will love you for it.
So let's learn the key questions you can use. These are great, natural, conversational questions.
Question 1. What do you like to do in your free time? This is the classic opener. It's friendly and open-ended.
Question 2. Are you into any sports or hobbies? This is a bit more casual and direct, great for smaller talk situations.
Question 3. How did you first get into that? This is a follow-up question after they've told you their hobby. It opens up a whole story.
Question 4. What do you love most about it? Beautiful question. This invites them to share their passion.
And question 5. Do you have any big goals with it? Like, are you competing or do you want to go professional? This is great for sports or creative hobbies and shows real interest. Now let's do a role play to show how this looks in a real conversation. Jessica, you be a stranger I just met. Ready?
Ready.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. So what do you like to do when you're not working?
Oh, I love cooking. I'm really into experimenting with different cuisines. Like last week, I tried making Thai food from scratch.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Thai food is so complex. How did you first get into cooking?
Honestly, it started during lockdown. I had nothing to do and I just started watching cooking videos online. And then I couldn't stop.
I totally understand that. So what do you love most about it now?
I think it's the creativity. Every dish is a little challenge. And when it turns out well and people enjoy eating it, that feeling is incredible.
That's so cool. Do you ever cook for big groups?
Yes, I love hosting dinner parties for friends. It's become my thing.
Okay, let's pause the role play. Did you see what happened there? We had a full, warm, natural conversation just by asking the right follow-up questions.
And notice Jack never ran out of things to say, because once you ask a good question, the other person gives you more to respond to.
That's the beauty of it. One good question leads to another. The conversation grows naturally.
All right, let's talk about the common mistakes people make when talking about hobbies in English. These are so helpful because once you know the mistake, you can easily fix it.
Mistake number 1, saying I am liking instead of I like. This is one of the most common grammar errors.
Yes, in English, verbs like, love, enjoy, prefer are called stative verbs. We don't use them in the continuous form. So never say, I am liking football. Always say, I like football.
Mistake number 2, using do instead of play for sports. Many learners say, I do football or I do tennis, but in English we say, I play football and I play tennis.
The rule is simple. For sports played with a ball or against an opponent, use play. For activities like yoga, swimming, or cycling, use do or go. So, I play tennis, I do yoga, I go swimming.
Mistake number 3, stopping too early. This is the biggest mistake of all, saying one sentence and then going silent, saying, I like reading, and waiting for the other person to do all the work.
Remember what we said. Conversations are like tennis. You have to keep the ball moving. Add details, add feelings, add examples. Don't just give a one-word or one-sentence answer.
Mistake number 4, not asking questions back. Some learners talk beautifully about their own hobbies, but then never ask about the other person, and the other person starts to feel invisible.
Always, always, always show interest in the other person. After sharing your hobbies, say something like, but enough about me. What about you? What do you enjoy doing?
Mistake number 5, using the wrong prepositions. For example, people say, I'm interested for cooking, but the correct phrase is, I'm interested in cooking. Or they say, I'm good in sports, but it should be, I'm good at sports.
A quick tip: interested in, good at, passionate about, excited about. Learn these combinations and you'll sound so much more natural.
If you make any of these mistakes, please don't be hard on yourself. Every learner makes them. The fact that you're here, learning, and improving is what matters.
Exactly. Awareness is the first step. Now that you know these mistakes, you can catch yourself and correct them. That's real progress.
Okay, now let's give you the bonus section that will really take your conversations to the next level. We're talking about the art of keeping the conversation going.
This is gold. These are the little tricks that fluent English speakers use all the time, and most learners don't even know about them.
Trick number 1, echo and react. When someone tells you about their hobby, echo a word and react with curiosity. For example, if they say, I love rock climbing, you say, rock climbing. Oh, wow, that sounds thrilling. When did you first try it?
This technique shows you're listening, and it keeps the conversation going effortlessly. People love when you pick up on what they said.
Trick number 2, find the common ground. If someone mentions a hobby you share, make that connection immediately. Say something like, oh, no way, me too. Where do you usually go? Shared interests are conversation gold.
And even if you don't share the hobby, show genuine curiosity. Say, I've always been curious about that. What's it like? People love introducing someone to their passion.
Trick number 3, share a related story. After they tell you about their hobby, share a short, relevant story. Oh, my cousin does marathon running. She just finished her first one last month and she cried at the finish line. This keeps the energy flowing.
Trick number 4. Use encouraging sounds and words. In English, native speakers say things like, oh, really? No way. That's so cool. I had no idea. Tell me more about that. These small reactions show you're engaged and keep the other person talking.
Trick number 5, end with an invitation. Before the conversation ends, say something like, we should try that together sometime, or you'll have to recommend some books to me. This shows you want to continue the connection. It leaves a beautiful impression.
Let me put it all together in one example. Imagine you meet someone at a party. You ask about their hobby, and they say they love baking.
Baking? Oh, I love that. What kind of things do you bake?
Mostly cakes and pastries. I'm trying to learn French patisserie right now.
French patisserie? No way. That's so impressive. Those croissants and eclairs, right? Do you take classes or teach yourself?
I watch YouTube mostly and try things out. It's a lot of trial and error, but I love it.
That's amazing. My friend tried making macarons once, and it was a complete disaster, but hilarious. Do you sell what you make, or is it just for fun?
Just for fun for now, but I dream of having my own little bakery one day.
That is such a beautiful dream. Honestly, you should look into pop-up markets. My friend does those and loves it. Let me know if you ever want to bring samples to share.
And see? A natural, warm, flowing conversation. Nobody ran out of things to say, and it felt like talking to a real human being, not a language exercise.
Now it's your turn. Let's do a quick exercise together. Okay, everyone, pause this video for a moment, or keep listening and answer in your head. We're going to practice everything we learned today.
Step 1. Think of your favorite hobby. Got it? Okay.
Step 2, now introduce it using one of our new phrases. Start with, I'm really into, or I'm passionate about, or one of my favorite things to do is.
Step 3, explain why you love it. Use, it gives me a sense of, or what I really enjoy about it is, or I love the feeling of.
Step 4, add one detail. How often you do it, where, or with whom.
And step 5, finish with a question you could ask someone else about their hobbies. Try, what about you? What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Say all of this out loud, not in your head, out loud. That's how you build real confidence.
And if you want to practice even more, write your answer in the comments section below. We read every single comment, and we would love to hear about your hobbies.
All right, let's wrap up. Let's quickly review everything we learned today.
First, we learned how to introduce your hobby properly, not just the name, but also how often, where, and with whom.
Second, we learned how to explain why you love your hobby, the phrases that show your personality and create real connection.
Third, we learned how to ask about the other person's hobbies, the questions that keep conversations alive and flowing.
Fourth, we covered the most common mistakes, like I am liking instead of I like, wrong prepositions, and the habit of stopping too early.
And fifth, we learned the bonus tricks: echo and react, find common ground, share related stories, and leave a warm impression.
That is a lot of value in one episode. You should feel really good about what you just learned today.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be confident, curious, and willing to try. Those three things will take you very far in English.
Language is not about getting every grammar rule right. It's about connecting with other human beings, and you can absolutely do that.
If this episode helped you, please hit the like button. It helps us reach more learners like you all around the world.
And subscribe to A1 English Podcast so you never miss a new episode. We upload fresh, natural English content every single day.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. It truly means the world.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, keep improving. You've got this.
Bye, everyone.
See you in the next episode.